But there was one thing in there where you were talking about the Ironman album shoot there
Oh,
for the cover, right? And I was like, first of all, how many wallabies? Like
so many,
it's so
so
many,
many.
but
And we shot it. So there's this place called Chelsea Market in New York City
oh
that is
right.
this. It used to be maybe a whatever it was industrial, and it's
Mm-mm-mm.
huge. It's on like 15th and 9th, and it spans like a whole avenue and a whole city block.
Mm.
And it was super industrial, and we shot there before it actually became Chelsea Market, and it was brick and it was cement floors and it was dusty and it was dirty, it was
Yeah,
grimy.
yeah.
And we set up, we set up this lab, right?
Mm.
And it was so much fun. I just remember laughing. I mean, being around Ghost and Ray and Cap,
Mm.
particularly in that era, was just a lot of fun. And I
Yeah.
remember the wallabies, yes. And I remember the color combinations and him being very specific about what he wanted the color combinations to be. And
Ah.
that's the Wally King. I was also there. Now I oversaw that shoot because I was the general manager of Razor Sharp, but I was
Mm.
also there for the shoot for Cuban Links.
Oh,
I
epic.
visited when they were shooting Cuban Links, and I just remember there was a big W behind them, and they're
Yeah.
standing at the table, and it's red and white,
Mm.
and Ray's in the center, and all the guys are there. They shot that, I want to say, at Sun Studios in actually Bleecker and Broadway. Like I have very distinct memories of that, and just walking and everybody being like, Soph, and yeah, those were special, special moments. And I look back and I just think I was so fortunate to be able to be there when history was being made, or being in the studio when they're making records, because you are in the presence of genius at the height of their creativity.
Yeah. It's
when
incredible.
They're writing and they're thinking. Like, I've never been to a studio where Meth wasn't writing. He's always writing.
Wow.
Jizza's different. Jizza doesn't write in the studio. Jizza writes at home, and then he comes to the studio. Right?
Interesting.
So I don't actually ever remember watching Jizza write. Meth all the time.
Yeah.
Jizza does his lab is in his brain, and he does that outside of the studio.
That's interesting.